First, just one brief thing, because credit is not often given where it should be. If Bill Clinton hadn't abolished the requirement, the ban on us getting security clearance, neither one of these two guys could have had the job. And relevant to the last week, I personally asked the George H.W. Bush administration to do that, and they refused. So it was Bill Clinton's decision to abolish the security clearance that made those possible. Secondly, yes, I was afraid of the attention, but I now want to say, and I know that you say, well, I'm not the gay congressman. I'm a congressman who happens to be gay. Michael said he wasn't a professional gay. In my experience, very few people are. It doesn't pay that well. I don't know how you would be a professional gay legitimately. But here's the deal. When I realized that I was not in any jeopardy, I was the one who brought it up, because part of the impact was for me to remind people that I was one of them, including my colleagues, and using my status as a gay man to refute some of their arguments. I'll just give you one example. In 1993, I was debating on television the question of the ban on gays in the military, because Bill Clinton did try to get rid of it, and the Republicans were blocking him. And I was debating Dan Coates, then a senator, now the director of Central Intelligence. And he brought up that argument about showering and said, oh, well, you know, the guys don't want to shower with gay people. I said, Dan, you were in the House when I was in the House. We showered together in the House gym. And nothing interesting happened, I can guarantee you. And I said, the fact is, straight people shower with us in gyms, in locker rooms, everywhere. And I then borrowed one of the great lines of all time from Alfred Hitchcock, when a man complained to him that after seeing Psycho, his wife was afraid to take a shower. And I said, you know, Hitchcock said to the man, well, maybe you should have her dry cleaned. And I said, Dan, I got to tell you, there are a lot of gay guys who get sweaty, and we do not have ourselves dry cleaned. We take showers with you. And so I would be the one very often who would say, wait a minute, I'm one of those people you're talking about. And I wasn't being self-sacrificing. I knew I was going to survive. But there were different jobs. But in my case, every time a gay issue came up, I wanted to remind people of that. And finally, when we were debating hate crimes, and there was this argument that, from some of the religious people, that if you made being anti-gay part of the hate crimes bill, you would keep people from voicing anti-gay opinions. Some ministers were worried they couldn't quote Leviticus. And I said at a Democratic caucus, look, let me be very clear. This has nothing to do with speech. If it has to do with violence, with destruction of property. And if this bill passes tomorrow, I was then chairman of the House Banking Committee. If this bill passes tomorrow, it will still be entirely legal to call me a fag. I just wouldn't recommend it if you're in the banking business.
So, Ambassador Gass,